Three, two.
Cold bill.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hey yo, make sure y'all tune in to the Honey
Yo, me, Millie Dunn. Typical, sorry.
Miss So Ambitious.
Got a special guest in the motherfucking building. Tell me name, where you from. My name is Steadman Fleetwood Williams. I'm from the west side of Greenville. Represent. All right, so tell us about Steadman. Well, it's short and long at the same time. When I started my career in music, I was about 5 years old. I was doing a lot of talent shows. I was mostly a singer and like a rapper. My mom used to tell me this a lot, but back in the days, like, I used to rap to a lot of hood guys. So I guess I got my start in performing just from like being young and just talking to people 4 or 5 years old, had a lot of sense when I was young. I got to a point where I was like 12, 13, I started playing music. So I became a singer, then I switched up, became a performer. And now pretty much I'm just like a live session, studio, just all around just performing. You know what I mean? Just I'm a bass player, guitar player, I pretty much play every instrument. That's been my upcoming, just music, like passion, just passion for the music is heavy.
So you play every instrument just about?
I play every instrument.
What would you say your favorite is?
Well, of course, I play bass, bass guitar. So.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix had.
Nah, Jimi Hendrix had the guitar, but
What's the difference?
Well, I can't really. Well, it's a tonal difference, but it's like it's what you do with it. Because I know guys, when I was coming up, they had 4-string bass, old school cats, back in the day, they had the old school bass, big old things. They be playing a 4-string. But it's some guys that you see, they could play it and be like, what is he playing? It's not quite a guitar, but what is that he's playing? So I had to pretty much learn it from both sides. Like, I'm a YouTube baby, so like I didn't go to like no major colleges and all that stuff. YouTube, man, will show you how to do anything you want to do. So I'm a YouTube baby, and I pretty much just evolved my game from being just regular musician to learning how to do background vocals, learning how like singing works, like working with people in the studio, like helping them with background. So I mean, it's pretty much all around.
So what would you say you really prefer to do, like rapping or singing or what?
If I had a choice in the matter, I would probably sing more. I can write a little bit rap wise, but I'm mostly singing. Like
For the feeling.
Yeah, it's just a feeling, man. You just get to express yourself, get to be.
You sung in church?
I sung at church. I sung at.
What church you belong to?
What church I belong to?
I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, but yeah, pretty much like I sang at churches. Now, I sing at venues, bars, clubs. Well, I get bills paid at this point. You know what I'm saying? So.
Who inspired you to, instrumental wise? Who inspired you?
Well, starting off, my mom was a singer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'm also the grandson of a preacher. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I started off, it was like, but my mom just kind of pushed me. It was just like, hey, you can do it. You can do both. Because at first I was like, I want to play music, but I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. But once I got to a point where I really wanted to do it, my mom pushed me real hard, taught me some stuff. But I learned from an old white man how to play the bass.
Was that the first instrument you played?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
yes.
let's tell us about the old white man.
Well, his name is Jimmy Stenhouse. He used to play. He used to do lessons over there at Earl Street Baptist Church, and my mom just kind of had a vision for me to start playing at 13, and then pretty much I started like really like gigging at 14. So it was like 13. I had to learn how to play like a lot of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, or the Thrill Is Gone.
So you can play that Doc on the Bay?
I can play Dock on the Bay, like, well, now I'm really advanced with it. But back then,
Yeah, we're going to check that out.
yeah, I mean, hey. So, but I learned how to do those kind of things first, and then my mom switched me over because that was quartet singers. I don't know if y'all heard quartet singers, but they pushed me from being to one of those musicians to being quartet. I played quartet for like 12 years before I even started doing anything else like R&B and soul stuff like that. So that was my main thing.
So you part of a band? What is it?
Well, the name of my band that I actually proprietor owner of also is my business as well. So I mean, the name of my band is called the Full Effect GVL.
Okay.
And like I said, we're a band that does like R&B, classics, old school, 90s. Just I guess take your pick. We take requests on stage. People come perform, we'll perform. People come be like, hey, can you do this song? I'd be like, hold on real quick, let me look back real quick. And I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna play it for you. And they'd be like, how do you pick it up? So I'd be like, most of the stuff I already know. But
So is it easier for you to read music, or you learn better by hearing the music?
well, to be honest, I started off reading because I started off honestly.
Look at that nigga sweat. Let's run a
Yeah,
shot.
well, I'm hot.
Cold milk.
Bottle for the bay.
I want it fried. Already.
Are you better with reading music or hearing the music?
Well, when I was in middle school, that's part I missed out a little bit. But when I was in middle school, I was a phenomenal cello player, and I learned how to read. Like I really could read, like staff stuff. But for some reason, I was the rebel in the crew. If that makes sense. I would take my cello and turn it upside down, and like I was playing the bass, but I wasn't a bass player. So it's like I had other visions, even at a young age. Like I'm gonna be a bass player, but I didn't know how I was gonna approach the situation. But once I actually started learning quartet music, it taught me everything else. Literally, like it taught me how to play hip hop music. Pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? Like it taught me a lot.
You doing the producing?
Well, not really. I'm not really a big producer guy. I mean, like I'm a session guy. Like I like going in there and playing live with people.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna make that claim that I'm a producer. I mean, I know a lot of great producers that I have worked with and dealt with. But yeah.
GVL. That's a big organization y'all got. Who's that up on the TC? Well, what TC now?
Oh no.
Who is that GVL? Because I haven't heard of it.
Well, GVL actually stands for Green. That's the reason why I actually changed the name.
So it's a lot of people that I know be repping GVL. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
So who all affiliated with that?
Well, this is an offshore project. So like I had started in the 19th. So when it was weird because when COVID came out and I started what we was doing, like I had to come out during COVID time. So a lot of bands went in the house and didn't come out. So I feel like the best time for us to go was right then. I was like, as soon as the bands go in, we finna lock the city down for a minute, at least 3 or 4 months, so I can start gigging and because I'm a booker, so I book myself. I don't have any management team. I have a management team.
Get all the money.
Yeah.
You do everything in house.
In house, yes, ma'am. But thing is, like, we had to do it. We had one time. I was like, this is our one time to come out, and it was like, nah, man, you gonna catch COVID. I'm like, man, I survived swine flu. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I had swine flu. I done pretty much battled most of the main stuff that people done had. I survived. I was all right. I caught COVID actually twice.
God damn.
I did too.
I caught COVID twice. I caught it one time.
Weak ass immune system.
Yeah,
I ain't never caught that shit.
I caught it
I
twice.
called the
and-
first round.
And believe it or not, man, that feeling is horrible, man. Like
Mhm.
you sweating and you know you can't
Horrible.
smell,
It's
taste.
It's
nothing.
horrible. How long did you lose your smell and taste?
Well, I lost my smell and taste for at least about a month. It took about 30 days for everything to come back.
Now, see, my smell was gone for a month, but my taste came back. It was only gone for 2 weeks, but that smell. But I couldn't walk from my bedroom to the bathroom without being about to pass out because that shit was messing with your lungs and everything. Man. It was awful.
Yeah, for sure. But see, with me, I wound up sweating real bad first, and then I wound up losing everything. I wound up losing my taste buds, smell, everything. And my thing is like, I got a keen sense of smell, and I'm like, bro, I can't smell. And you know, my wife at the time, she was cooking salmon, and I'm like, why I can't smell salmon? I'm like, why I'm sick. So I went to the hospital. They put that big old Q-tip in your nose.
Man, that shit pissed me off.
They
Fuck,
put
nigga, back up.
that big old Q-tip in your nose, and they came to me and said, "Oh, sir, please do not leave right now. You have swine flu. I mean, you have COVID-19." I'm like, what is COVID-19?
Fuck.
What?
It was froze.
Yeah, bro.
You go ahead and move it to that.
It's working.
Move that big old head, shit.
Who the hell you calling big head? It's working on mine.
Go ahead. But what do you think was worse, the swine flu?
Oh God, swine flu was something else, y'all. I'm gonna tell you.
It's the African shit, ain't it?
Well, that was Ebola.
Oh.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was Ebola, but yeah, my bad. But swine flu, man,
It's the
it,
African.
So stupid.
but yeah, when I had swine flu, man, it felt like I had real bad back pain. I was wondering because I was doing normal activities. I caught real bad back pain. I'm like, what the heck? I couldn't even lift nothing, pick up nothing. I thought I had kidney problems.
Oh, that's that chicken thing.
No, pig shit.
Swine.
Swine flu.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Swine
Look.
flu.
God damn. You said swine. What is swine? You talking about, oh, that's that chicken shit. Whatever, man.
I'm over here trying to piece
How
that
did
shit
you know
together.
you had
Like,
COVID? See, I didn't know I had COVID. I couldn't taste alcohol and I got drunk as fuck.
Well, I found out I had COVID because, like, the first time I was just laying down and I just started sweating profusely. And I woke up, I'm like, why is no way? Somebody put some water on me or something? I'm like, somebody put some water.
you sweat that bad?
Yeah, like I was sweating that bad, like my shirt was wet. I was like, what?
I wasn't sweating. I just couldn't smell.
Yeah, I started sweating real bad.
Sweaty ass nigga.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's out in the shower.
Yeah, I couldn't taste nothing. We was out drinking and
They all talking in my face. I don't got COVID talking
all
in
of
my
us
face.
got COVID talking all in his face.
Straight,
We didn't know we had COVID. So I'm just started taking shots and I'm not tasting the shots and I
My
realized
wife
I
knew
was
she
drunk.
had it, man, because when she got in the car, she couldn't even talk for coughing. So she had the mask on, right? She took it off the cough. When we got the windows up, she took it off the cough.
Yeah.
Why she talking to me?
See, I didn't know I had it. And then I tried to smell. I couldn't smell, so I went and did some bleach and ammonia and stuff to try to mix together and smell it and pass the hell out. I had an asthma attack and everything.
Yeah, I still didn't care. I'm talking about she was coughing. She was talking to me right here coughing. And then I'm in the bar with them. They both sick. They know they was sick for real.
I didn't know.
They know they was sick.
I
They
didn't know
both
I
was
was sick.
sniffing. And both of them coughing while I'm right there. Like, man, what the fuck?
I didn't know I was sick for real. I didn't know.
What you guess?
No, I went to the doctor because I couldn't smell and taste, and I was drunk and didn't know understand how.
Was you drunk? You went to the doctor too?
Yeah. Told me I had COVID. They say is they phone that slow.
I don't know. I told you something. Right.
Hey.
I don't know because it's in, it's working, it's just slow.
I love y'all, man.
It got a slow reaction to it.
I love y'all need. Okay.
You don't want to log out line back in.
Nah, try to keep it on for a minute. Hey, stay tuned in, y'all. I don't know why it's doing that. Cause it only say 4 views, but it's at 264 views. See, I don't know why. See, it's at 264, but it's saying 4.
That's weird.
What's this?
That's weird.
All right, continue with
Where was we at?
some stuff. We talking about COVID and shit. I don't know, Tanya, why it's doing that. Let us know if it's still doing it. I don't know.
any counts we need their own sponsor too.
So for so you're so you're a neo soul singer or
Well, that's what I'm aspiring to be. Like honestly, like one of my biggest people I like watching is Fonty from the Foreign Exchange. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but it's a crew that because I got my neo soul cloud, if that makes sense. You know, that's really.
Speak on your neo soul cloud so it can make sense.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, I call it the cloud because it's like it's always so many people that sit in that cloud. Like you know, Moonchild. I don't know if a lot of people ever heard of Moonchild, but you know, that's one of my favorite groups. Highest Coyote. I love Jill Scott, Erica Badu, of course. You know, them the legends.
I like Erica Badu too.
Erica Badu.
Yeah, I like her in a lot of ways.
Legacy. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of Legacy. I don't know. You know.
what's that about Cassette Michelle?
Chrisette Michelle,
Yeah,
she's
she's
fire.
dope,
She's
boy.
Erica
fire.
Badu is fire.
Lila James.
Yeah, Lila
I
James.
want
she
to put some of
dope
that
too,
shit
boy.
on me. So I can get
Marcia's Ambrosius.
Oh boy, what?
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
her on Poetry.
Yeah, Marcia Ambrosius. You know, and my thing is like, you got Anthony Hamilton, you got Wale, Raheem DeVaughn, like these are the people.
I get the name, don't do that.
You feel me? Like those are the people that's in my class. So it's like those are people I aspire, you know, to be like going into the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually working on a single at the moment. Like it's gonna be like a neo soul type of Anderson .Paak. I don't know if y'all heard of
I was about to ask you about that.
Yeah, Anderson .Paak. You know, I'm a huge Thundercat. Like I'm a huge Thundercat fan. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard of him, but famous bass player. You know, he got a big old 6-string bass, doing all the pretty nice stuff. Yeah, Boosie Collins like was another bass player.
Yeah.
Too, you know, not to come off track with what I was saying about Neo.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, and then I also trying to think like you got guys that's new. Like what's the
What about Chuck Berry?
Oh yeah, for sure. But if you're not a
Definitely.
That's
you're not a
God.
musician if you don't
Definitely
like
Chuck
Chuck Berry, you're not a musician if you don't like Chuck Berry.
Jimi Hendrix though, that nigga.
Jimi Hendrix was different too though.
See, it's a new. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if y'all know about this guy, but this guy named Eric Gibbs. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. But if you ever heard Jimi Hendrix and you listen to this guy, he gives you so many Jimi Hendrix vibes. They still like, you know, he's a little bit way younger, but like he's an older guy. But like if you listen to him play, he play the upside down ways. It's very pretty. Eric Gibbs is like that's the closest thing. Jimmy, I know.
He must be soulful.
Man, bro, look up Eric Gibbs when you get a chance.
Yeah, but I'm doing like one of the little tiny desk concerts.
Yes, absolutely.
That'd be dope.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been trying to get artists. I've been getting in artists' ears that's around my way. You know, of course, shout out to TC. You know what I'm saying? That's the GOAT.
Why don't you do one with Triple?
Huh?
Do one with Triple.
I can do one with anybody. It don't matter.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
You do a
yeah,
tiny
yeah.
desk. That would be dope.
You want some music?
Yeah.
Let's get it going. I'm with it. Like,
I really fuck with that type of shit.
Yeah.
I had a nigga do a saxophone shit.
Can you play Voodoo Child?
Jimmy Hendrix. Jimmy, yeah, I can. I know it, but
I don't know if you can do that.
I'm not listen. It ain't that. It pretty much ain't that. I ain't already did. Feel me? Like,
We're gonna see later on in the show. We're gonna see what you got going on.
I gotta see this, honey. I need to see if your skills, like I said, because somebody in the comments said it wasn't, but I gotta see this.
listen, you have to look up my page, and I got a million zillion videos.
I looked on your page. I wasn't impressed.
Oh. Well, you know what I have to say. My taste is an acquired taste.
I know you ain't going for that.
It's an acquired taste. You feel me?
So what was the reaction when people seen that you actually had all the talent you had? Like when you go do a show, when you play your guitar, do you sing with it, then go to rap and show everybody everything you can do, or you just stay one-sided?
Well, a lot of times I do a lot of stuff people don't expect me to do. So it's like when I come up and I perform something, I do something, they'll be like, man, why you didn't tell me? But it's like, hey, you gotta have something. It's gotta be a secret. You gotta let somebody discover it. You know, I don't like to just come out all the time about my plan or my singing ability. I'd rather for people to just click on my page and be like, hey, let's listen to what this guy got. You can see all these reels that I got stacked up for y'all. Y'all be like, okay. So it's just a secret. You know,
I want to understand how people like with talent. Like you got a lot of talent. I looked at your page too. Triple got a lot of talent. A lot of people around the area got talent. That's what this podcast for. You know what I'm saying? To bring everybody on. I don't understand why millions of motherfuckers ain't on it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't be liking about shit. But sooner or later it will be. Get the time though. Guaranteed.
Sure. I feel like a lot of times some people feel like they're bigger than other people. And like I say, I'm the type of dude, if I ever made it in real time in the industry, I would be the same person. I would still,
Would you rather stay independent or would you rather sign with somebody?
Honestly, it all comes down to paperwork, what's in the black or white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, honestly, I don't want to give myself away for nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if the opportunity came, I would take it. But if being independent, man, it's just a different kind of, it hit different, man, when you can do it on your own. You got to worry about answering to this person, that person. I answer to myself, and if I do something crazy, I can correct my, hey, man, look, you can't do that next. So, yeah, man, being independent is dope. I mean, but your contract come up, let my folks take a look at it, you know what I'm saying? Which is all it needs.
Right.
Shots up for that. Let's go. Cold Bill.
Yeah.
Hot liquor,
Not
for the vape. So, what's gonna be special about this album right here that you're gonna do?
Well,
What's the name of it?
Well, the name of my single, well, I'm gonna be real. I really just came out of full album. I'm planning to release a single. So my single is gonna be "Watch Your Step." It's like a loaded song because it's like for you put this song on when you got haters, you got people that's that's talking about you, and this is your way to say, hey man, I see you. Watch your step though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna be a mixture of me singing, mixture of me playing, doing my solo and stuff, blah blah blah. And I rather for people to look at it as you got haters, man. Listen to the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll keep you led where you need to be at. Feel me?
So do you want to do an album or you just want to do singles right now?
I do plan to do it, but I've been doing music so long. For me not to put out music. It's crazy.
You never put out none?
Like I haven't put I've done work with artists. Like I've played for. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of people I played music with. I played music for TC. I played music like in studio sessions. I done played with Maintain. I played with I don't know if y'all know him, but it's an old school cat. I mean, he passed away. But his name was Pat Lins. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Pat Lins and Seven Seal. See, the thing is, a lot of my bass lines and a lot of stuff that I played was at Mac House Studio. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Mac House, but I did a lot of work with them cats. Shout out to C, Big C, and all the fellas, soon. So a lot of guys I worked with that was in that company, man. And most of my music is there. Like I play with a lot of artists putting out stuff. I like rap music, so trap stuff, I love it. I play on it. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Who your favorite rap artist? I don't like this new school rap, but who your favorite rap artist?
My favorite rap artist.
MP, please.
Favorite rap artist. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like none of this rap stuff, but I'm be. Listen. I don't wanna dampen nobody that may be watching, but I put like this. I like Pop Smoke. I like it. Let me see. I like the King Von. I don't know if shout out to Chicago.
Shout out O-Block.
Yeah, shout out to
O-Block.
I'm
I'm O-Block. Y'all know.
O-Block Keys.
he's ransom, sure.
But I like Dirk. I like
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay.
So like I'm kind of in between. I'm not.
And true.
Like I'm not too old, but I'm not too young. So it's like I like all kind of music. Like my son be putting me on stuff. My son 9, so he put me on a lot of stuff. Like, hey Dad, can you listen to X6 Touch? I can't even get his name right. He on him heavy. He on what's his name?
You from Juice WRLD?
Trippie Redd. He on
Juice WRLD hard.
Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD. He on
Juice
Juice
WRLD
WRLD.
so hard.
So
He
it's
probably
like-
that thing to win.
But my favorite rappers was the old rappers. I liked it Pac and Biggie. You know, I liked it. I liked it Jay, Lil Wayne. I'm old
I
school.
ain't never
I like
been
it.
into Jay-Z.
I like the Gucci.
You like Jay-Z?
Gucci,
Nah,
I got it.
besides after Streets Watching and the Blueprint, they're probably the only two.
Especially
I fuck with
guys.
Jay-Z though.
I like Jay-Z.
Streets Watching was hard.
I like Jay-Z. You tripping.
No,
You really been a hater right now.
Blueprint was fire.
I put him in the blender. After that, they wasn't talking that.
It don't matter. That man still making millions.
Nah,
He a billionaire.
Nah, it's a million.
And we hundredaires.
Right. I mean, I got like his music.
You like Nas too?
But now,
No.
No, we can go this far. Oh, shot, shot,
You gotta take this shot.
shot.
He take it by
That
himself.
boy
He
said,
take it
"Look,
by himself.
man."
God.
yeah, I love Nas. I think Nas got great music. Even still today, man, even though people like, you know, all finicky about it, but I love music in general, like, especially guys from New York that do music. It's just something about New York swag. I like how they do it. You know, and I love down south. Like down south to me, I feel like T.I., you know, of course you gotta mention Gucci. I don't care where you at, gotta mention Gucci. Trying to think guys that's down south. Boosie.
What about Jeezy?
Man, why do you gotta skip that in?
I
Jeezy.
just asked.
Jesus don't count.
I like
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Jesus has a lot of good ass music.
We need to be up that.
He's got a lot of good music.
I like his music better than Gucci music.
Oh,
Definitely better than Gucci.
no.
Gucci put out a lot of stuff though, man.
I don't think that's why I feel like.
But Jeezy got more hits.
Jeezy got
No.
more hits.
Way
Jeezy
more
got more
hits.
hits.
No, I probably mainstream, yeah.
He got more hits.
But underground,
We're talking about
streets,
mainstream.
streets.
We're
Like,
talking about
streets.
A lot of people listen to Jeezy though. Streets too.
More people in the street listen to Gucci though.
I think it's neck and neck.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is because there's more people that Gucci. You got to be a certain type of dude to listen to Jesus. Like you got to have a certain shit going on. Gucci speaking for the people, the normal person.
I'm glad you put your watch on this blinding my eyes.
I ain't real sure he can't want the damn pinky ring.
But so you was naming everybody, but you didn't name Prince.
Dang, I didn't.
You didn't.
Can you play Purple Rain?
I was talking about like you gotta
Damn,
play it
that's
like
hard, that's
Prince
hard,
though.
though.
Like
That's
if you
hard.
can't play it like Prince, don't even try it.
Can you play Purple Rain?
I'm gonna tell y'all this, man.
Can you play Purple Rain?
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I know how to play the song.
But you can't play it like Prince.
Nope. Who can?
I know that damn right.
I probably can.
I don't know what the hell Prince has.
Listen.
Pretty as
Now
me.
listen.
Damn,
Y'all
damn, Prince.
finna hate me in a minute. What I can say.
What about Prince?
Michael Jackson was better.
I mean,
I ain't gonna
okay.
go with that now. You might be right about that.
Listen, we're not arguing the fact that
You
Michael
talking about
Jackson-
his? We're talking about guitar playing.
Yeah, guitar
Oh,
playing.
this guitar playing. I mean,
Prince will murder him on guitar
Yeah.
playing.
well, see, Michael
Yeah.
wasn't a. I don't think Michael was a musician. Period. I think he just he came up with that stuff.
Or he's just a performer.
Yeah, it was just
He can sing and perform. He can sing, dance. Yeah, he was good.
But ain't nobody saying, but
Michael
he's
the
not
GOAT, though.
seeing Prince on that guitar.
Well, Prince, I feel like this. Prince was the reason why a lot of us even started implementing those kind of, because you got to think, like, because I'm a bass player and guitar player for real. And a lot of his sounds that he got is the reason why we able to do the stuff that we doing today. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at music now, it requires live music. Like, a lot of us, like, we would not know none of this stuff we want from Prince. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, of course, you got to, if I'm gonna put Prince in there, now I got to add James Brown. Now I got to add.
No.
That's why.
So you pick, nope, we talking about Prince.
Oh,
You
just
could pay a
start-
Prince
Yes,
to
pick you.
entertain him.
Right.
We talking about musicians.
Oh,
and music.
musicians.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: in the musician field, it's a lot different than performing field. Now, a musician, you gotta line up all these different musicians now than just only people that do music. So, like, if you go on musician wise, I think Prince will place in the top 2, top 3. But it's some guitar players.
So who's number one?
Black.
And your category.
Jimi Hendrix is the greatest guitar
Think
player.
it better than Chuck
ever
Berry.
lived.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry number 2.
So then what Prince?
He number 3. I would put him.
What about BB King?
See, come on.
Dang.
You put me in a man. That's crazy.
Nah,
You
nah,
might
this
do
your
top
field,
five. You
So
might
this
do
your
top
field.
five.
Okay.
So who your top 5?
Okay, I'm gonna do top 5. Put it like
That
this.
is hard.
I put it like this. It's hard, bro. Like it's hard. Okay, so Jimmy is number 1. I love Prince, but Jimmy is number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I would have because that's the thing. It's hard to like put Prince at number 3. So I would put him like 2B. You know what I'm saying? I put Chuck Berry at 2A. Baby. Now BB King gotta hop in the 4th place. I'm sorry. Like I don't mean to do him like that, but and I understand his music. I play his music.
His shit
It's dope. It's
His shit is. You
I
can
think it's too old.
yeah. It's different.
he older. Well, Chuck Berry old.
Yeah,
Chuck Berry played more rock and roll though. I really
Yeah,
like
like-
BB King because he played the blues though.
Yeah.
He played the Liquor House blues.
Yeah.
He play that music that we hear like how he is in now. Just
I like that Liquor
It's
House
more
blues.
sipping and listening, you know.
That's why I gotta go with BB King when you talk about guitar players.
The top players. I
I
can't.
go Jimmy though.
Where you putting
His sound
Prince
is
in
crazy.
Prince my baby, you know.
He played number 5, man.
Prince
I
number
saw
5.
him saying
Okay.
that.
I see Prince not number 5.
I just say
Who your number 4?
My number 4 was BB King.
Yeah, who 5?
No, number 5 is gonna be somebody that's kind of random. Y'all ain't gonna really think about him, but I really like but see, he's a musician. He's a musician though. Number 5 place is tough. I'm gonna have to think about that because number 5 place is tough with guitar playing.
Howlin' Wolf.
Howlin' Wolf was good.
Howlin' Wolf was great,
It was good.
but I can't put him above Eric Gills. Eric Gills gotta feel like number 5 spot.
I don't know. Howlin' Wolf was actually good though.
Listen, Howlin' Wolf is good, but
A lot of people don't really know about Howlin' Wolf.
if y'all listen to
Super don't.
if you listen
You know
to
Howlin' Wolf?
if you listen
That shit
to
dope.
Eric Gills,
Please
bro,
don't listen
I
to him.
promise you will change your
I'm on
perspective
triple coat.
on what a guitar player is supposed to be. If you listen to
White
Eric
boy named
Gills.
Joe Crocker. He played guitar.
Eric Gills, he's really like, if y'all listen, man, that cat is crazy on guitar, like for real. But he plays just like Jimmy, like the upside down. But he plays. He's a left-handed guy, but he plays with his strings like he right-handed.
But you didn't answer the question. Can you play Purple Rain?
I can. I sure
Like
can.
Prince?
I can't play it like nobody can play it like the.
Can you come close?
I come close.
Unbelievable.
I can sound like Fleetwood playing.
You think you can? What do you think you can play better, Purple Rain or Voodoo Child?
That's a good
I just probably play Voodoo Child, and because it's a different kind of energy that come with playing Purple Rain. You gotta really be in a different mind.
That's really good.
You gotta put the boots on the heels on.
Yeah, you gotta be in a
Put the
different
little
mind
ruffles
space.
around your neck and all
Can you play
that
that
stuff.
Go Johnny Go?
Yeah, put the platforms on.
Can you play that Go Johnny Go? Chuck Berry.
I'm gonna have to go listen.
Man,
Johnny
you
be
can't
good.
play, you can't play
Yeah,
that.
I know Johnny be good, but I ain't gonna listen now. You know. But that's what goes in the life of being a musician, just all around. You have to listen and stuff.
I'm gonna have to see.
Can I take that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead. It's cold
Drink
down.
whatever you
Look.
want to. Tell me how. And take your shot. Take your shot.
I'm talking about taking those shots. Ain't nobody ever said nothing.
Now they didn't listen today.
What's that right there?
Huh? Is it?
Kosari XL.
Boy, bye.
They need to sponsor me.
Oh,
man.
shit, I
Y'all
said that
shit,
out.
I'm going to shit too much. Y'all bet mama be going crazy over here.
Boy, everybody, baby mama.
They true. They don't.
You sip on it, you gotta pour all of it.
They don't be
Hold on,
going.
I did that wrong. Shots up, y'all.
Why you coming?
That's better wrong anyway.
When you put shots up.
Shots.
Yeah.
I did that last week.
And I don't feel like editing it. So it's shots.
You gotta take a shot. You gotta put you some liquor in. You drinking wine. So you said shots up, so that means you gotta drink the liquor.
Hello.
I'm really concerned.
You driving, twin?
I'm concerned about you.
You driving?
Yeah, I'm all right.
No.
I'm good. I'm straight.
Oh, damn.
I'm
All
good.
right.
Hold on, wait.
That shit, that's diabolical.
Cause you drinking, ain't you?
Let's go then. Cold beer.
Hot
Oh,
liquor.
okay.
Not for the bait.
That's true,
Water.
He say you don't need no chaser. He like that
I'm just saying, the water keep you
in
sweating.
real life.
You gotta fight it. You so heavy.
So do you want to play a song before you get lit, or
You
you
probably
play
gotta
better
get
after
lit
you get lit?
You know what Clarence Carter is?
Ooh, Clarence Carter. Oh shit.
Blind dude, play the piano, sing.
I've heard the names.
How are you with Liquor House music?
Well,
What you got over there, Trip?
Liquor House music.
Oh, the old school house.
Are you meaning like
These bitches here.
Mel West type Liquor House music?
Like Omar Cunningham, Johnny Taylor, Clarence Carter.
They don't play guitar.
I know, but I'm asking about
Don't tell me that's the only thing about it. They play guitar.
You want our playlist?
No, I'm talking about the old school.
Oh, you want the old school playlist? Oh.
Yeah, so you know I do these baby mamas. Oh, you gotta hear the soul food.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
You want to hit your little cougars, so you want to have the music,
Nah,
right, huh?
yeah.
Gotcha.
We got you.
Well, the kind of music that I was comparing to was like Kenny George, something like that kind of.
That's new school.
I just got on him.
That's too new.
He
All
hard.
this music sounding like it.
I don't even.
It's too new.
It's too
You
new.
fuck with him though?
But the reason why is because if you go back and listen to a lot of his songs, they all sound like.
Well, the reason see, I'm gonna tell you as a quartetter, which I know that's what King George is. King George is a quartet. A lot of the times, people when they see something hot or they listen to something hot, they'll try to copy it. So what a lot of guys do that's in that field, they'll make what's called familiar songs. So a lot of times, the reason why a lot of the songs sound the same because you don't want nobody to get hot off something that you built for 13 years.
You want to be known for the sound.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like the type of old school music we listen to, you listen to it even now, and it still have the same effect that it had back then. So, and it don't sound the same. Like a lot of people may feel like, oh, well, they whining and crying and talking about people cheating and all this stuff, but you don't get tired of it.
Oh.
You don't get tired of it. So, I rather go back to the Four Tops days and
Well,
Four
that's
Tops played guitars and stuff though.
That's like
Didn't
the
they mean?
60s, ain't it?
They just sung. They had their whole.
Oh, they had a whole band. Okay, that's right.
That's the 70s music, like
Yeah.
the Temptation and everything.
Who didn't get them?
A band?
Yeah.
Well, how many people in it?
Man, that shit sounded good though.
It might have did.
Well, the town just came down here probably about 4 months ago. The town just came down here to Wood.
Cool.
That was part of the Wood.
Okay.
The towns. I don't know if you heard of it. But that's old school beach music, stuff like that.
What's the craziest request you done had to play? Like damn, that shit out there.
On stage, I'll tell you the craziest request. Actually, two of them. Somebody came to me at a gig. It was a middle-aged white man. Because I play for all. Because I don't play. I play for us, but I play for them. I play for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So he came to me and said, "Hey, bass player." I said, "What's going on, man?" He said, "I just want you to do a solo." I said, "What you want me to play?" He was like, "I just want you to play something that'll make me feel good." I said, "Okay."
Damn.
So
What you
what
play, Brick House?
No, I play.
That's every white person sound.
I played Sweet Home Alabama.
So you can play Leonard Skinner, whatever.
One thing about me that I didn't explain earlier is that I'm a very versatile musician. So I don't believe in just playing one style of music.
What's Sweet Home Alabama?
Because it was white.
But that's every white person song. That and Brick House. I don't know why they like Brick
They
House.
love Brick House.
They love Brick House.
They love
That's what that mean.
Really? They love Brick House, boy. That's
We're gonna test you. You got about 10 more minutes before you start performing. We're gonna see what you got.
Drink up.
Well,
Why the fuck is this shit freezing here?
Who said something about me?
Don't do it by face. Get out my phone.
Motherfucker keep freezing.
I better take your temperature down.
Y'all's freezing.
Huh? No.
I don't know why this keep freezing.
I don't know what. God damn, Trinity, I'm already.
492 plays freezing.
Damn. Oh, sweet ass.
I was trying to say, I was trying to
going
get
in.
right quick.
I just got so upset. So,
Hey, get some of these and give me some handicaps in the bag.
so what you got? So is there anybody that you would like to do a feature with when you do get ready to start your album?
Absolutely. It's a lot of great talent in that state.
I'm the biggest thing in the upstate.
Boy,
But
I
listen,
just gotta let that be known.
but before I get into answering that question, I want to make a small
You might be
statement.
right now. To be honest.
My uncle,
Mhm.
you know, my uncle, man, he's actually a phenomenal rapper. You know, so I had a chance.
What's your uncle name?
My uncle name is Beacon the Gatekeeper. Shout out Beacon the Gatekeeper.
Shout out.
You know, that's my uncle. You know, he has a record label, Freedom Networks. He got his LLC businesses. It's a lot I got to put out there with that. One thing I learned from him is like, don't ever not work with, you know, what you feel may be potential. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, honestly, I work with anybody as long as they down to, you know, do their thing, do their.
Yeah, but I know you don't want anybody on your record.
Not anybody.
So who on your record? Not working with anybody. But who on your record you would like to do a feature
On my
with?
record?
Yeah.
Well, for starters, I want to work with guys like Wonderful.
Who?
Wonderful.
Shout out, motherfucker.
Shout out Wonderful. I would love to work with TC.
Shout out
That's my dog. Trippy.
Who?
Trippy.
So you gotta get his name.
I'm sorry, I'm
You
bad.
gotta take a shot
You
at
can't
that.
go to kick out. Yeah, you can't call him being tricky.
Yeah, booty for that.
It's all good.
Where your
Shut
boo button
up.
at, Trip?
Wipe your hands.
It's dangerous over there.
Anybody that, you know, I know that's got good work ethic. Because I look at a lot of stuff like that. I look at work ethic. I look at how much you putting out stuff. So I mean, like you mean like all around, like industry people? Or
No. Well, no, I'm talking about like locally.
like locally. Yeah, like those are like some of the guys I would like to work with. Yeah, I mean, as far as I can think of, I'll think right now, like, yeah, one of the guys I would.
Do you do classes like teach people how to play the bass and stuff like that? Because what other instrument you play besides bass?
I can
You like
play.
you know how to play the piano.
I can play keyboard a little bit. I deal with that. I ain't gonna say I'm a crazy keyboard player, but I'm gonna tell you what I do. This is what I do. This is my special talent. I can teach a keyboard player that don't know something how to play like a monster. I can teach a keyboard player like, look, this was in my mind. I tell them to play it. Like, yo, I didn't think I had an name. I'm like, I didn't think neither, but I'm glad you
So
listened
you
to
the
me.
music whisperer.
Yeah, I'm a music whisperer.
So what? Because I want to learn how to play the guitar.
No, I think so. I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. You want to hear?
Yeah.
It's three things.
Right here, here you go.
Here you go. You want to hear? Here you go. Well, the first thing is you gotta have the discipline to constantly be able to be repetitive. You gotta always be repetitive. No matter what, you gotta be used to hearing the same thing and finding different things out of one thing. That's number one. Number two, making sure that you got something that's comfortable with, because a lot of times with beginning guitar players, bass players, your technique will be off because of what you have.
Right.
So get you something that's something that feels good. Don't go all the way out the box and get something expensive and pay $3,000 for something.
I ain't can do that.
Pay $150 or $50 and then look, you know, how you want it and go out and do it.
But you do teach people how to.
I do teach. Yeah, I do teach.
What you charge?
Huh?
What you charge?
You have to
I need to know this for my purposes.
You have to shoot me a deal, you know, and I keep.
Cause ain't nothing free.
What instrument you play? You was in a band?
Okay, so
Keep it real.
no, seriously, in school, I tried to play the flute.
Under 3,000.
It just took too much wind.
I ain't
So,
gonna lie,
you know.
I was an avid trombone and percussionist.
Please, anyway.
I was a real
My granddad used to
percussionist.
play
I didn't
guitar.
play no games with these people.
But no, I seriously tried to play the flute in school, but it just took too much wind. I ain't had time.
B-A-G.
But I always wanted to play an instrument.
Basically.
I wanted to be deaf, that person.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen drumline. I like, man, fuck that. That's how they
Man,
should
I'm
be.
trying to for real
Then
listen.
you learn that, and you really
Drumline
learn. All you learn is BAG. That's the first letter you gonna learn. That shit gonna piss you off.
Well,
You gotta get advanced.
I played in the drum line when I was in junior high. When I was
That's really
10th grade year. I was actually the only bass player that was on the actual march band. These guys was going hell, going crazy. They'd be like, and I'd be sitting there and they'd be like, hey, can you play this with us? And it'd be like, I think I'm gonna give y'all a song. I think it's called Slow Rider or something like that. And there was a certain tone you get from it. So I play the bass line, like, and I'd be like in the section with the tubas. So the tuba guys be like, hey, this is our bass player over here. Let's do something for him. So like we would always like have fun like that. I was like, wow.
You know, to school and fuck with that shit.
The reason why I didn't go to school and do it is because, like, bro, once you get to a point where you got potential and people see it, like, bro, you get so many gigs, you don't have time. Like, honestly, you have to throw away everything pretty much to go out and go to school. And but I'm gonna say this too: going to school is beneficial. I don't want nobody ever think that. But once you get good, people see you good. Like, I promise you.
I just always wanted to be in the band. I wanted to do that battle of the band shit.
That's dope. It's dope, bro. It's dope.
Yeah.
I've been a part of a lot of them. Like, it's dope, bro.
Crazy out there.
So you get booked a lot.
I get booked. Like, I mean, just for sessions, for band situations, because you know.
So you make good money off of it.
Yeah, I make.
I
good
could
money.
tell you have a Versace.
Well,
$400.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Give it to you next
We
week.
got on the Versace shirt.
Give it back to you.
I give it to you when I get my check.
Oh, I give it to the text time.
When I get my social security check.
right.
Oh, let's get something started. Let's get this music going.
Grab your guitar.
We run the
your
shop,
bass.
right? We run the shop with it. Chips or that
Let
all
me tell you something. If you don't play, because you don't sign up here and put this big
Check.
standards on yourself.
Look, listen.
And so you
Check.
better play now.
I tell y'all what. Like,
You want some chips or that all
We're going to pick your song. We're going to pick your song. We want to see how
See what we
you
doing.
are with this.
Yeah, turn
Go
up.
ahead and get your bass. We're going to pick your song for you.
Let's get some shots in. I think he wants some shots in first.
He better, because I'm
He
telling
trying
you.
to sing and drink. Let's go. Cold Bill.
Hot liquor.
Nothing for the baby.
I was told I had a liquor house today.
All right.
It was not that damn funny.
It's about that.
I said what I said.
Damn that.
Damn, Tripp's taking big ass shots. They don't hear wrong with you. The man in the
Got
couch.
something on your chest, little man?
Nah, they always need baby mama before I came.
Give him about 2 more.
You see what I was doing?
We see who get
Chill
money.
out, chill out, chill
We
out,
see
chill
who
out,
get
chill out,
money.
chill out.
Yeah, we see who get
We
money.
see who get money.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get like y'all.
You trying to get like me.
I'm sorry, Stafford. I need a job. Hit me up.
That's a nice guitar.
Yeah,
I used to have one like that.
Well, see, I mean,
Your mom was
When?
a 10-stroke.
I didn't know. I mean,
10 string.
I can mention it. But
Mine used to be just like that.
I had a 10 string.
You got your kid, so your sign kid that you said you need. Get him right here. Get him ready, get him ready.
I didn't make 10 string.
So
10 string, yeah.
I want you to play Doc of the Bay.
one of my that's actually my first song I learned how to play. Believe it or not, when I played bass, like my first song was sitting at Dr. Bay.
Like this. Get this stuff. Y'all hit highlight and follow my shit free. Are you free?
What you want to start it? You want to stop and start it? What you want to do?
What y'all look like?
Mine ain't freezing.
My phone's gonna cut off. I've been
It was always gonna cut off. Mine ain't freezing. But it's a delay. It's a real bad delay.
Y'all want to start it out real quick? Want to play the what's the name? Want to close out and then start.
Close out and then start back.
Let's do it like
How long before you play Doc of the Bay? Come on, my favorite song.
You gotta play that.
Hey, yo.
man.
Hey, y'all, we about to close out and we're coming right back. Y'all stay tuned in. Appreciate everybody following, even though everything's slow today for some reason, but he about to get lit with the motherfucking music, man. It's Cold Bill.
All right, look
Now
at
that's for the baby. You need another shot?
Oh.
Shot.
pancreas or something.
What?